Welcome back here to Adelante Chicago. Well, for more than 4 decades, the Hispanic Alliance for Career Enhancement has been a resource for Latinos in the workplace, helping them to succeed in every phase of their career. Here to talk a little bit more about this organization is Patricia Mota. She is the president of ACE. Nice to have you here with us.
Thank you, Lourdes. It's great to be here.
You said the last time you were here was back in 2012,
yes,
so over 10
I didn't
years.
realize it was that long ago.
Oh my
but
gosh. Yeah.
It's good to be back. I've seen you around in action, so thank you for having me.
Of course, and you've been able to make such a big difference in those last 10 years. So we're going to go through it. We're going to unpack everything that you've been able to do. But part of the main reason why you're here today is because you've got a new campaign. So tell me about it.
Absolutely. So last year, we were able to award 40 students from across the nation with $2,500 scholarships. So it's a total of $100,000 that we were able to award for both undergrad, grad, also undocumented students that to be able to fund their educational aspiration. And so that's part of our end of year campaign that we're doing this year as well, is to fundraise for another $100,000. We're $60,000 of the way.
Wow.
And
okay.
so we're
almost there
towards our goal, so that we can again award students in the coming year to help fund their educational aspirations.
And look, $2,500, maybe, I mean, that makes a big difference for somebody who's just going to school where it's, you know, might be books or room and board or even paying for their tuition. So it makes a big difference.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It goes a long way. And, you know, we've heard stories from the students in terms of maybe they had to decide if they were going to continue for that semester or not and how that helped them. We're going through some challenges. You know, we all know for Latino students, like the #1 barrier is finances, and to be able to grow this fund and help students with their with the financial resources is key as well.
Huge.
So,
it's huge.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So now let's talk a little bit about ACE and what you do, because this scholarship program is one of many programs that you guys roll out every year. And the idea is to really prepare Latinos for the workforce.
Absolutely. Yeah, as mentioned, right, since 1982, the mission has been to positively impact workplaces by cultivating the community of Latino talent, providing the insight, access, and support to be successful in their careers. And the way that we've carried out in the mission, as you can imagine, has evolved over time, especially the last 15 years and most especially the last 3.5, 4 years now, where we are continuously meeting the mission, but more on a focus on programs. So training programs, cohort model that help individuals assess their leadership capabilities, their strengths, what the training schools, tools and resources to get to that next level in their career education. But most importantly, with that lens of Latinidad, is really understanding our culture, our values, and how are you leading authentically, and creating a strong multi-generational support network across the nation where folks more senior in their career are coming back as subject matter experts, guest speakers, trainers, mentoring those that are getting started, and those in their careers doing the same for our students.
Does ACE focus on specific industries, or is it just a blanket?
It's broad. It's broad. I mean, it's leadership training, it's advancement, it's helping with your personal development, making sure that you are connected to the tools, resources, the coaching to help you as you're looking to get promoted. Another big effort is closing the pay gap for Latinas, right? Latinas earning on average anywhere from 54 cents to the dollar compared to white male counterparts. And what that does for a community that, when you look at it, is nearly 20% of the population, leading with a 3.2 trillion GDP, and meaning that if this community, the U.S. Hispanic, Latino, Latina community, as you will, were a country, would be the 5th largest in terms of GDP, and it's an economic imperative for us to really ensure that we are cultivating and building and providing the tools and resources for our community to be able to advance and get meaningful career opportunities along the way.
All right, and that said, you have put in place a number of sort of fundraising events that you roll out every year, and one of them is your gala. What else?
Yeah, the gala is April 25th and 26th in the coming year, so save the date for everyone to join us, you know, to be able to engage, to celebrate those that are part of the mission. And we also award the scholarship students there and recognize them as well, so it's a great time to really see those that have donated, those have been part of the mission, to be able to engage with ACE as well. We also offer a weekly Cafecito con ACE.
Tell me about this. This sounds fun. Okay.
So it's a chat, right? It's about 20-minute chat. We feature a guest, and it's on our LinkedIn, YouTube, social media channels to share their stories. And just this morning, we had an amazing Latina in tech that was an alum from our Mujeres de ACE tech cohort that talked about her trials and tribulations and how she's pivoted in her career, how she's really leaned into ASA and other resources. And after these types of cafecitos, I get notes in terms of somebody that was inspired, that it really helped them, get to their next step because they're going through a challenging time. And I think now more than ever, we need those types of inspiration, doses of inspiration. So weekly Cafecito con ACE, 10 a.m. Central Time on our LinkedIn channel, YouTube channel to come check us out. So.
Yeah, and building those connections and
absolutely.
knowing that there are people out there who have faced the same thing that you have faced, who are maybe going through it at that same moment, I think goes a very long way.
Absolutely, it sure does.
So if folks want to get a little bit more information about ACE, what should they do?
So aceonline.org, HACEonline.org, to find more information on all of our programs, our events throughout the year, both in person, virtual, hybrid, across the nation. And we engage with many employers, big employers such as, JP Morgan Chase is one of our top partners, Trellix, and so many others that are looking to not only connect with talent, Latino talent, but looking to advance their skill set and help build the next generation of talent moving forward.
So I would think for somebody just starting out or coming into the community, you're a great resource for them. I can't let you go without asking you about the role that perhaps ACE will play in one of the biggest stories that we've had here in Chicago, and that is the migrants, our new arrivals to Chicago. At some point, I got to think that they're going to tap into your resources as they build their lives here in Chicago.
Oh my goodness, yes. We're here as a resource. We're open to everyone that is looking to connect, looking for mentorship, looking for coaching. There's monthly coaching sessions that are offered by volunteer coaches. So you can sign up on our website. And so those types of resources would not only help anyone at whatever stage that they are, but also, as you mentioned, right, as they start progressing in their career and getting opportunities, ACE wants to be able to support in every phase.
Okay, sounds good. Patricia Mota with ACE, thank you so much.
Thank you.